Yeah. So I will share this recording, with you. Okay. So
Okay.
can you switch on your webcam so that we can discuss in person? Yeah, sure. So Hemambika, understand one thing. Okay, why this product is required for to be commercialized, basically. Okay. So the reason why we developed this product is, suppose, let us assume that you are going to a um, some of your native places. You are going to attend a marriage. Okay, you are going out of town, and daily your schedules have become so busy that you are unable to do some operations automatically. Okay. um, Anywhere across the globe. That means to say, suppose, I'll take one best example. In a rush, normally what happens is when we go to our native places in a rush, we forget, whether we have switched on our AC, whether we have switched off our geysers, heaters, fans, lights, everything, right? And we lock everything and then go out and catch a train. As soon as you catch a train or a bus or a flight, then you get to understanding or you get confused. Then you have doubts that, okay, I should have forgotten, my washing machine, or my fan, my light, my geyser, my AC. Okay, fan, light, those are okay. Those are not power. They don't consume a lot of power. But if you forget your AC or heater or something else, okay. Suppose one more risk that we may all have is, suppose you forget to switch off your gas stove. Okay, so what kind of problems will you have? Okay, the entire property may get burnt. Okay, and if you are living in individual house, it is still okay. But if you are living in a place where there are about in a flat where there are about 10 or 15 families, and you are staying in the ground floor, and then you forgot switching off your gas, and you are going away to a native place, and you will not be returning back for a week, then what is the situation, right? If a spark is there, then the entire building, during the mid of the night, if it happens, everybody will be in deep sleep and everybody will be burnt alive. So that is how accidents happen. And right now in your place or in Vishnu's place, in Shiva's place, uh, I'm sure that there is no device which can be accessed anywhere across the globe. Suppose you've gone to US. Okay, if from let us say in Andhra Pradesh, from Vijayawada to Vizag, if you go, of course you can expect, somebody is calling you and you can expect somebody to come back. Okay, at least 3 4 hours. Somebody has sensed that your gas is leaking, so somebody can call you at least and tell you that come back, the gas is leaking. So you can go back. At least you will have some time to get back. But if you're going away out of the country or out of a place where at least a day or 2 days or 3 days or a week you are not available, then what is the situation? Okay, so for such things, there are something called as smart devices. These are called IIoTs. And the only requirement that these IIoT boards need is a active internet connection. That's it, nothing else. Okay. So we have identified one more problem that all the normal families will have. We all love plants. Okay, flowering plants are there, fruit bearing plants are there, medicinal plants are there. We spend huge amounts of money for getting those plants from horticulture gardens, and we grow them. Suppose if we are going in an urgency somewhere out, we will leave those plants. Okay, we will ask somebody to take care. Okay, or else we forget watering them, and by the time we return back after 2 or 3 days, every plant is dead. Okay, we are killing the plants, and what would happen is we will once again invest So you might have invest 1,000 rupees or 10,000 rupees. You might have a lot of money into the plant buying, but the moment all of them are killed, once again you are reinvesting, right? So you love plants, and you what you try to do is you try to get few more plants next time. Okay, the same thing happens so many times. Okay, to address this problem, we have come up with a small device. We imported it from China. We never built any device. Right now, we are building our own devices. That's a different aspect altogether. Okay, we bought this from China. We hacked into the device, and we used a few open source technologies which can be burnt. The code can be directly burnt onto the microcontroller. Okay, using few methods. Okay, and for that you may need some hardware. Okay, especially the board. I think it costs about 1,200 rupees or 1,500 rupees. I'm not very sure about that. I need to check my billings. Okay, and then you need a few. There is something called as FTDI connector, via which you will burn the open source application onto the board microcontroller. Okay, then you might need few wires, which hardly are about 200 300 rupees. So all put together, it should be somewhere around 2,500 max. Okay, to build this kit. And then you get plastic bottles, you get small pots to actually build one good structure where you can, it is easy for you to carry. And what I noticed in industry, while going while undergraduates or graduates are going for their interviews, all of them are carrying one file which contains all your certificates. Okay, but if you are going along with a working prototype, the chances of hitting an interview and getting into a career is almost 99%. From the personal experiences I have with many students, even companies like Accenture have invited these people because they are special. They have bought something that they have worked on and they wanted to demonstrate it live. Okay, so if it is perfect, I think you can buy these components. You will have experience, and then it is up to you. I am not forcing anything. I will not force anything on anybody. Period. It is your interest, your career. You have to take decision. You have to convince your parents. Teaching part, I will do it. Okay, I will make sure that the entire thing works and works very well. Okay, so you can connect from your mobile's hotspot also, because when you go outside to an office, they will not be willing to give you the wireless internet, right, to your device. So then how will you do that, right? So you need to have your own internet via wireless mobile hotspot, right? So I will teach you all that. It will take at least 3 4 days for you to understand the entire process, and we will use many components in that. I guess there are about 6 or 7 components, to what I remember. Okay, I will make you learn all those components, and if you are willing to do that for yourself, I will handhold you and make it a possible thing. Okay, and then in your profile, what you have sent, right? So you can say that, okay, I have an internship, okay, with this XYZ company, and which has involved me into the learning and applying my thoughts in this product development. That's what you have to say. Okay, and if you do not understand the product, how to explain, what to explain. Suppose somebody's interest, you have captured somebody's interest in the interview panel. They may ask you deeper questions. How did you do it? Show me, how did you do it? Okay, can you do it in front of me? All the questions also may arise. Okay, so you have to be prepared for that. That means you have to document very well. Okay, and actually, I have seen your machine i3 processor with 8 GB RAM, correct? So you can
Yes, sir.
also install VMware on that. Okay, I can share that VMware licensed copy with you. You can start accessing VMware because the device, when we connect it, it will throw MQTT data, message queue telemetry transport. That is the protocol that we work on. Okay, so I can literally demonstrate you step by step on how to configure MQTT. But those sessions will be real serious sessions. Chandu garu is accepting anything and everything that you people are trying to do. You don't submit your code challenges. He is accepting it, but I will be very strict on them. Okay, don't expect me to be as soft as Chandu garu. Chandu garu is ultimate soft guy. I have never seen him because you are all lucky. Otherwise, if you are in front of me, I would thrash everybody if you are not submitting your code challenges on time. Okay, but that is okay. We understand that you are still in the learning process and you will take some more time. I have seen good number of people interact while the sessions are happening. That is good. So if you are ready to take up this and place it in your resume, that's perfectly fine. I will help you with what you have to place it in your resume. You can tell that, okay, I have completed my internship program for, because you have a gap of 1 year. Okay, so 9 months or 1 year, we have done this internship program with XYZ company, and that is how your profile will be picked up. Okay, not all people. Suppose 1,000 people are there, most probably around 10 to 20 people will be coming with these kind of thoughts. Okay, out of that, your competition is already, out of 190 people have gone, 80 to 90 people have gone from the competition. So you are left with 20 or 10 combination of competition, right? So then what you can do is you have to explain the project properly to hit the job. That is how you can hit and reduce the competition. So if you are ready for that, I will share you the list of components. Shiva, it is also for you. Okay, so you can actually implement in your home for all your plans.
Okay.
And
Okay.
if possible, you can even start selling that. I will give you my commercials. You can do whatever you want. You wanted to hit some profits, no problem. See, everybody is here to make business. Right now, we are all mature people. We are no more immature people. Okay. In the US and Western world, what they do is even fifth class going kids, they sell lemonade. Lemonade అంటే ఏంటో తెలుసా? నిమ్మకాయ రసం చేసి మనం పంచదార వేసి కలుపుతాం కదా. we
Yes,
we
sir.
we get those lemons, right? And we use sugar, okay, in the jug of water, stir it very well.
Mix
That
it.
is called lemonade. Okay, and every water bottle, they have a jug, they have a neat table, they place a neat towel on that, white towel, neatly organize all the cups which they give it to the customers. The lemonade glasses they will place in one side. They will place the lemonade jar on the other side, and whosoever ever goes, they will charge half a dollar or $0.25 or 10 cents, whatever it is. So at that level, at fifth class level onwards, okay, they are learning how to commercial things. Okay, here in India, the sad part is we are having the responsibility of the kids till they are 20, 25, 24, whatnot. Okay, so even right now I am dependent on my parents. I am 55 years, but still, so that is the kind of Indian culture. Okay, so you don't expect that comfort to be there for you. Okay, so this is what I had to say. Basically, I can offer you internships. We don't charge anything for our people, but we charge heavily for outsiders. Okay, so you can write your resume saying that, okay, I have conducted this internship. Anyway, Shiva will be onboarding us very soon because he will be working with the research team that I have here. I have already introduced Shiva to my team. Uh, oh, there was, I think, Surya and Prabhu, correct, Shiva?
Correct. Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah. So I made him wait because Shiva was there in Hyderabad for 2 or 3 days. So during that point in time, I called him to a coffee day shop and then I introduced my team. Okay. So you can have this placed in your, profile. Projects you have placed, right? So you can say that, yeah, live project, I have this internship program, you can tell that. Okay. So that is what I wanted to convey. If you have any questions, yeah, I am there to answer all those questions regarding the project or regarding your interview, how to face interview, what kind of questions you are feeling difficult to face in interview. All that I can, yeah, I can suggest you if you have any questions. Otherwise, we can end the call. Hemambika, especially you.
సార్ ఇప్పుడు మీరు చెప్పారు కదా సార్ అదొక డివైస్ ఇంప్లిమెంట్
No Telugu, please.
చేయడానికా సార్
Only English.
సార్ ఒక్కసారి
No way. I
సార్
don't accept.
told about
Your Chandu is much soft. That's what I am trying to tell you. Chandu Garu is
Okay.
the softest person I have seen. HRs will literally try to kill you. Their intention is to kill you. Okay. So suppose something like
Okay.
a deer is there in the forest. Okay. A lion is there opposite to it. What will it try to do? It will say, okay, okay, please take your time to run away. I will then follow you and then I will kill you. It will say like that. Will it convey the message? No, right? It will certainly try to kill at the earliest possible. Correct? So I will give you one more beautiful example. Cheetah does not wait and cannot wait for a kill. Remember this. Cheetah is the fastest animal I know. There may be several other animals which can run faster. Most probably, I'm not having that knowledge on the animal world. Cheetah is the fastest, running animal as far as I know. Okay, but the main problem is, suppose there is an animal here. Okay, and this is cheetah. Okay, and if cheetah started chasing this will also go away, right? So the kind of speed that cheetah has to attain and catch this, there is some distance, predefined distance. That means 100 meters or 200 meters or whatever it is. Okay. Before that itself, until cheetah covers that distance of either 100 or 200, it has to kill that. It has to catch and kill that. Killing is later. Catch at least. Otherwise, what will happen? Cheetah will die. Because, can you guess why cheetah will die? Guess. Shiva, you can also guess. Why? Hemambika, guess why cheetah will die? Because its heart rate goes so very high that its heart fails. At some point in time, right? We also, we cannot run for as long as possible. We have some limitations. Okay. So even nowadays, you have seen so many people on the TV dancing and dying on the stage. Many videos have come. Correct. The reason is any person will have some capacity of exertion. Okay, you can exert to some levels. You cannot exert to all levels. So when you face interview, whether it is a mock interview or a real interview, Hemambika, you have to be communicating in English only. This is the beautiful chance because we are trying to, correct you. Okay. Even I am not perfect in English, but I still prefer to communicate in English because you can understand. Okay. What are the pain points? Now you explain. Yeah. Please go ahead. Yeah. Your questions.
sir you explained about the device, right?
Correct.
That device, what technologies we have included?
Okay. So the device is a ESP, the hardware. I am talking about the hardware, right? So ESP8266, I guess that is the microcontroller. That is the hardware part. Okay. And then there is an open source technology which is called as Tasmota, TASMOTA, Tasmota. That is, see, open source technology. What is open source technology? You have the entire code, everything is written there. You just have to download it, okay? And then you need to understand how to connect the smart device to your laptop, because you will download it onto your laptop, correct? And then you need to understand how to burn that software onto this. So there is something called as Tasmatizer. Okay. So using that Tasmatizer tool, we will burn it. Okay. So after burning, what will happen is this device becomes a wireless device of its own. Okay. It will when you enable your wireless networks on mobile phone, you will see so many wireless networks, right? So this device also will behave as
Yes,
a
sir.
wireless. Okay. Then you have to click on that from your smartphone or your machine. Okay. So the moment you click on that, then it goes to a configuration. The first configuration that it does is network. Okay. So from its own wireless network, you have to connect to the common network, that is your home wireless network or your mobile wireless hotspot. That is point number one. After that, it will restart. Okay. And then you can configure it. And then you can configure, there is a relay on top of included into this smart device. So it will tell you, okay, weekly calendar is there. Suppose in summer season, right? Every day you may have to water the plant twice a day, morning 6 o'clock, evening 6 o'clock. So you can set all these timers in that. Okay. Suppose rainy season is there. You don't need continuous watering,
Water.
right? So you may need once in 2 days, once in a day, or once in 3 days. You can set that. Okay, depending on your what do you call the seasons, you can reset the device. That facility is there. Okay, and it can be associated with sensors, very high quality sensors. The sensor itself will cost somewhere around 2,500 rupees, which can give you temperature, humidity, and dew point. These three parameters will give you can capture from one sensor. Okay, that means depending on the temperature, you can switch on your water. Depending on the humidity, you can switch on. Okay, depending on dew point also you can do that. So for that you have to code. Once again, you have to go into the console. There is a console. You have to get into that console and then you can program it. So that these are all the technologies. Then the final technology is MQTT. As I told you earlier in my session, it is something like message queue telemetry transport. That is the protocol. Okay. When you connect this device, okay, it sends a lot of data, right? So you configure, let us assume that Monday 6 o'clock, every day 6 o'clock, you have to switch on the pump. Okay. And then after 5 minutes, you have to switch it off automatically. Okay. So you will receive the data that, okay, I have switched on Monday 6 o'clock, I have switched on the motor, and Monday 6:05, after 5 minutes, I switched it off. Okay. So that data actually in the form of text, it comes through MQTT. Okay. That can be stored onto your machine, onto your laptop. And if you show this entire demonstration live during your interview, when the interviewer asks, uh, your job is there. So you don't need to write any code. Of course, there are opportunities where you can write code because you can see that entire code. There are few thousands and maybe lakhs of lines in that code. You will not be able to develop such huge application. Okay, it's a very matured application, and later on, this open source with this open source, you will not be able to post it on a public network. Okay. Public IP means, this is only for local LAN. LAN IP means local, only local. Your home only you can interact. Any room of your home you can interact. But when you go to US and all, you will not be able to access Tasmata. Okay. Then you have to use some third-party application. I will even teach you that third-party application. Okay. So I will give you the entire details of the how it works, why it has to work, and what is the configuration, everything I'll teach you. That's not a problem. Any more questions? Shiva, you can also ask me questions, but only in English, no Telugu. Yeah,
Okay, sir.
Hemambika, what else?
This is a hardware side project. I mean real-time project, right?
Yeah, that's very much a real-time project. And we also do drones, but those are costly. I think Shiva can bear a drone. It is a lakh of rupee.
Okay, sir.
Sir, I'm
will
interested in software side internships.
sure you can apply. I will give you application. You can develop that application. Okay, will you develop application? I will send
I
you
mean
how the
software
application.
side, sir.
Huh? Yeah, software only.
So
You see, forget about hardware. That is
okay,
one
sir.
option. One option. Okay. I will give you software also. Can you hold on for a while? I will tell you what you have to develop.
Okay, sir.
Because these are all, one minute, please hold on. I'm searching for an application which has to be developed. Okay, Zoom. Okay. In the chart window, I have entered one website, mqttexplorer.com. Let me share my screen. Okay. Share. Screen share. Able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So this is my screen, and yeah, this is my web browser. This is what I would want you to develop. Did you see this, Hemambika? MQTT Explorer.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I want you to, this is a complex application. Huh? This is an industry grade application, and it has a lot of commercial value. Okay. So what you can do is, there is a portable installer, right? Are you seeing? Installer is there, right? You can click on
Yes,
that,
sir.
Yes, sir.
and you can download that application. Okay. So it is downloading, right? So you set up this file, and then the entire application is there. Okay. And how you can check it is your CPU utilization, RAM utilization, hard disk utilization also is a kind of MQTT data for this application. We use such kind of applications for our drones, the smart device that I have told you. Okay. Shiva, I think you can build one hardware. You will understand end to end. So and then we can actually sell in Andhra.
Okay.
We can literally sell in Andhra. But the kind of switch that we are trying to import, this will have a 10 amps load, maximum of 10 amps, and it is for a single phase motor. Okay. And if you want for 3-phase motor also, we can build one board, new board. That's not a problem, Shiva.
Okay.
Okay. So Hemambika,
Yes,
is
sir.
this application clear? I have this application on my system as well. Let me show you. My screen is changing, or you have any difficulties in my screen?
No, sir, it's changing.
Okay, so I'm opening that file, MQTT Explorer setup. I guess it is setting up. Yeah. Okay. So this
Okay.
is my file. Okay, this is suppose this is the name, this is the IP address, this is the port. I have to give the username and password. Okay, so let me check. You know, okay, what is my IP address? It is 192.160. Control V, and I'm not sure. Because it has to, I have to do some configurations. I have not done it. So I will demonstrate you how it works later. Okay. Because I have to give some
Okay, sir.
username, password, and other stuff. It is not that easy. It takes some time. Okay. So if you see, it is coming right disconnected from server. Because I have to do some modifications.
Okay.
So that is the reason why it is unable to connect. Otherwise, it will connect and give me the CPU, RAM, and hard disk also. Those reports will come to this. Hemambika, this is a fantastic application used by different hardware. Okay, your system can also your system's information can also go into this. Okay, if you wanted to develop, this is a beautiful application, and it is huge. It will be a huge commercial success. But one person, I am
Yes,
telling
sir.
you, one person cannot do that. Form a team, make it module to module. Of course, there are simpler applications also. You can even try from that. I can help you, with the code also, where you will find the code, and finally, if you can develop that application, yeah, internship certificate we can generate. That's not a problem. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, sure. Any more questions? Yeah.
Sir, this is a software side internship.
That you have to tell. You asked me. I wanted to be in software. I have shown you what kind of software I need. Okay. So yeah. See, internship
Okay, sir.
is something that we can provide you as an entire product. Our products include hardware and software. So we can give you a certificate saying that okay, this Miss Hemambika Vasa has actively participated in the internship program, and she developed this application for us. So that is how we can. And if Shiva, like, assume that Shiva is doing both hardware and software. So what we will tell is he has participated in the entire product development, which includes hardware and software. So my suggestion would be for the entire product, not one component, because you are once again restricting yourself to software. Now, in future, you will find more number of such smart devices in the market. Okay, if you are only going for software, you are nowhere. Got my point?
And I don't know hardware, sir.
I see. That's what I am there to handheld you and hold you and make it. It is no big deal. I taught, I think last time I taught, they were sixth class or seventh class students. They are doing wonders. Now you tell me, you being a graduate, undergraduate, so can't you do that?
I can do it.
Even fifth class, sixth class. But what we do is we supervise them, because this is a 220, 230 volts of power that they will be handling. Okay, and the percentage of getting electrocuted is high, very very high. You have to be very careful before you plug in the system. You have to be very careful. You have to make sure that everything is taped properly. Okay, so until that time you cannot touch the system. So we make them practice those healthy ways of handling systems, and we are there basically. Either we are there or parents are there to take care of their experimentation. Okay. So hardware,
Okay, sir.
software, anywhere we can do that. That's not a problem. But it is up to you to decide whether you wanted to take software as a component or the complete hardware. That's up to you. We don't want to force anything. That's not, I'm telling you once again, it is up to you. You know, Shiva most probably, if he is getting ready, will be very soon here in Hyderabad. So I think 18th to
After
20th onwards.
After
After 18th,
15th.
after 15th, yeah, after
Yes,
15th, he is planning to come to Hyderabad. So yeah, if you are planning to come to Hyderabad, stay in Hyderabad. There are few hostels, but I think you have to talk to your parents, and then they have to take care of all your expenses for the room, because um those who do not have experience, it is not that easy for us to pay. Even Shiva, we have a separate plan for him, and my engineering head Varun will take care of Shiva. So
yes.
any live projects we are getting, then we are paying him right from the day one. Okay, and Shiva is also not trained. He is getting trained by me every day, 5:30 a.m. Correct, Shiva?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So he even does not know basics. We are even I don't know a few basics. So we are trying to help each other. Not that I am
Okay,
only
sir.
teaching Shiva. He is also, out of my experience, I am also getting to know many things from Shiva. So it is two-way. It is mutually beneficial. That is what we call. Mutually beneficial means that if I am talking to a person, the other person gets benefited, I also get benefited. Not that only he gets benefited. That is called mutual beneficial. Okay. So yeah, you can ping me on WhatsApp anytime, Hemambika, and in case
Okay,
few
sir.
of our friends who are there in the group also would like to participate in such discussions, weekends I am mostly free. Okay, and actually now I have basics session with Siva once again. So I am starting from the scratch. That means Python from the scratch. Okay, so yeah, that is also there. Hello, Hemambika, you are there? I think you're gone stuck. Yeah, I think you've gone for a while, Hemambika. You got stuck.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
you got my point. So we will be conducting few basic sessions with Shiva. Personally, I am conducting some session with Shiva, and yeah, if anybody is interested in our circles, they can also join that. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay then. Thank you so much. If there are no questions, we will stop this session. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay then. Bye bye. Take care. Take care. Bye Shiva. మనం ఒక 10 minutes లో కనెక్ట్ అవుదాం.
Okay, sir.
ఓకే బాయ్.
Yeah.